Happy Friday, y'all. Happy Friday. Echo. If you're in the YouTube chat and you're bored, what's up, Kendall? What are this? This is a 20 box case of entertainment. Prizm Rolling Stones. Let's just say mistakes were made. Pre-ordered. You know me and niche products. I tend to find my way into something that well, yeah, niche is a word. This is a split. I was going to just rip it all myself and bulk it out, that whole deal, but X-Ray Tech, who apparently is a fan of entertainment, said she would split it and play along too. I'm not one to deprive anyone of entertainment. These were solicited and sold as hobby megas. The hope is, or the thought is, that we should see at least a color blast. I'm not a Rolling Stones fan per se, which makes it easy to not fall into the trap of wanting to keep anything. Exactly, Carrie. We're here for the degeneracy. Cheers. I didn't stop running brakes, Kendall. I just am not willing to pay the prices that some of the stuff is going for. New product. We're in a wall of reasonable product, so on and so forth. That's a whole lot of unnecessary packaging. One day, Kendall, we'll get you into one of these EuroLeague rips with us. I can't stop. I have open buy offers, and I just can't stop buying that product. We've pretty much already, I think we've sold from that Crown Royale, 10 boxes from last night. We sold a total of 3 cards so far and have made about 75% back on the buy-in already. What's up, KP? On the Euro, yeah, it's kind of a grind. What isn't, but I've got two 4 rows full of Euro stuff from the various rips. You know, don't mind having the inventory. I see the gold already. We're gonna blow through all the base stuff. See what inserts we got, sleeve those up, and prepare myself for probably tomorrow. right, Miss Carrie. Good luck. Poster perfection. Okay, so yeah. International licks. That's Spain, right? Yep, Spain to 149. The old tongue die cut. Something Panini's had in their back pocket for 20 years. What's up, Jordan? Without getting copyrighted and not being able to upload the video, I do not have Rolling Stones on in the background. And without losing my mind, to be honest. Just silver here. Backwards die cut insert. That's fun and unnecessary. That's something about records. No security. Red and black checker. Mick Jagger. It is to 179. There should be plenty of numbered stuff, so that's kind of the attractive part of this. Voodoo Lounge, you got me rocking. Keith Richards. Amazingly, that these guys are still alive. Keith Richards and Mick Jagger. The drugs preserve. That is to 259 on the orange wave. Okay. Another backwards insert for absolutely zero reason. Blue scope. To 75. Keith Richards silver. Let's move that gold to the back. Oh, Ronnie Wood's still alive too, as a matter of fact. Their discos are to 149. Four words I don't want to say out loud are Hot Licks and Keith Richards, but we'll say it once. Behind the scenes, Mick Jagger, Purple Power, 2 of 25. And gold. Behind the scenes. Jagger Richards turn novel idea into a classic cut. That is 5 of 10. London, 1968. I have to imagine gold Prizm has to get you 20 to 30 bucks in Rolling Stones, don't it? It's gold Prizm for crying out loud. But to answer your question from earlier, Kendall, you know how bulk is. Bulk is a grind that is not for everybody. But it's part of the greater grand scheme of things. Can't become independently wealthy without doing bulk. Jordan, I have the same music choice channel. It's a throwback jams channel. It's the same channel I've had on for like the past 4 rips that I've done. Simply because of a 101 streak. And this is Prizm, so that's a fun siren to set off if we can pull a 101 out of Prizm. I'm lacking space. Unnecessary die cut. Silver behind the scenes. Purple Power. Again to 25. Silver, the Rolling Stones, Hyde Park Live. And Orange Wave, Keith Richards. To 259. It's to 60 in other products, but it's to 259 in this. That actually looks really good. To 199 on the Orange Wave insert, Charlie Watts silver. England's newest hitmakers, silver and red and black checker, Mick to 175. Silver Licks, Japan. Yellow Scope to 199. And Blue Scope, 40 licks. I don't know, you'd have to ask him in chat if he does. To 75. And Charlie Watts silver. You want to see a manga? I want to see a manga, and I want to see a color blast. I don't want to see a black. Jordan, where are you tuning in from? If you're still watching, if you haven't lost interest already. Silver die cut, Austria. Mick Jagger to 259. Yep, 259. Turning around these base die cuts is unnecessary. Poster perfection. And Red Mojo to 99. Austria. Light the Fuse, 199 on the orange die cut. Ronnie Wood silver. Well, that's a banger. To 99, Ronnie Wood hot licks. What's up, No Age? You never know what you're going to see in here, man. Some Rolling Stones. This is called We All Make Mistakes Sometimes. Keith Richards, Yellow Scope, 199. And Checker to 179. These are Hobby Megas. They did not make a hobby quote-unquote version of this. So everything is in play. We went gold in box one, but that's not quite good enough. We want black finite. We want manga, and we want color blast. Silver, poster perfection. Is it gold vinyl? No Age, you wizard. Ronnie Wood. Three of 5. Gold vinyl. So it is, must be black finite for the 101s. That's a banger. That's, you know, what we would have called an F1, one of the portraits. Is that one of the, yeah, card 14. That works. X-ray, noticeably silent. She must have her hands full of pizza. $2.59. Seems like it, right? Okay, this one might have to stay here. Orange and Sweden. 199 of 199. No, Miss Carey, that is to 5. That is to 5. 101s are indeed black. Doesn't say Rolling Stones on the front at all. That's in-house. I'll send you $3, Carey. Stones in Moments. Rolling Stones Disco is to 149. Ronnie Wood, 179. Red and black checker. Color Blast. Charlie Watts. That is a phenomenal card. Who's going to have more fun than us tonight at this price point? I'll wait. Y'all missing out now, jumping in these little miniature hoods. We're open to the general public. No age, I know you're just waiting for, well, I can't do it with the camera I'm using, but... Exactly, Carrie. Well, I just got more delivered today, so now I have... 73 boxes of Donruss EuroLeague behind me. Just got offered another 4 cases. It's a disease, yo. I'm not proud of it. But goddamn if it isn't fun. I can't believe you asked about gold vinyl and the literal next card was a gold vinyl. It's mostly break-even fun, but god damn, if you can have fun in cards and it's break-even. Japan Mojo to 99. I mean, if we sell, for example, if we sell out everything we pulled from Crown Royal, we're going to make money on. That last 50 boxer, if that Risa Share Black 101 sells, we'll make money on that. Mick Checker. See, he was wearing those monitors that the soccer players wear before it was cool. $199 on the yellow scope. $199 on the 70. Ooh, tie-dye? That's fun. 41 of 49 tie-dye. I know the Purple Power is shorter printed, but that tie-dye looks great. X-Ray and I have done some smaller ones that I think were in the positive on, if I'm not mistaken. Is that right, Carrie? I think. And I'm such a degenerate that you just like roll the proceeds into the next one. No, yeah, no, I'm open book, Paul. And we have some stuff at PSA too, yeah. It's not like dumping $1,000 into the toilet. If that makes sense. It's like not quite the upside of that 2018 Donruss Hobby Brotherhood. That went way better than anticipated, but it's not quite the downside of the 2021 UCL Chrome Brotherhood or Bundesliga Chrome Brotherhood. Plus, I like to keep it with relatively niche products. I mean, Ronnie Wood, what could possibly happen to make these cards worth any less money? I mean, one of these guys could pass away, and then I would argue the cards are worth more money. So, ooh, tie-dye tongue. Somebody get Brock in here real quick. Screen cap that for him. To 49 on the tie-dye tongue. Red Mojo, Keith Richards to 99. I think we got gold back here. Hot licks, Mick. Australia. It's for the licks down under. Pause. Red and black checker. Paint it black, and which way are we going? Horizontal again. Charlie. It's always Charlie. Six of 10. I know when this product first came out, when some breakers that were brave enough or wild enough to get it, they were doing parallel breaks of this. You know, pick your parallel, which seems kind of wild to me. Miss Carey literally split my cost down the middle with me, and we'll piece it out and see what we can do with it. And after a few months of stuff sitting in the store and not selling, we mark it down and flush it out. And we've done 3 or 4 more since. Again, screen cap that for Brock to 75. UK, Mick, Ronnie on the yellow scope, Disco, Charlie, Mick, Checker, Charlie Watts, Blue Ice to 75, first Blue Ice that we've seen. And the Stones in an orange wave. Let's go ahead and do it this way. Let's get those up there. We'll do box 8. Then we'll sleeve them, stack them. I'm keeping these in some sort of order for myself over here, so that when it comes time to create listings, you know. Not that y'all need to know how the sausage is made. Well, Carrie, you DM them to me. You're supposed to tag Brock with those photos. I need those showing up in my DMs. But you're a good sport for playing along. Tie-dye, Keith Richards. Scotland. And Ronnie Wood, orange wave. What do you mean you're not sharing those? They're just screen grabs from my stream. Disco die cut, Ronnie Wood silver. Behind the scenes silver. Mick, Uncle Sam, Mick, I guess. Kinda. Orange wave record die cut. And yellow scope of Mick. And my beverage is empty. That's a pity. I really want to get in on those boba auctions tonight, but eBay Live's auction interface is not super functional, I guess. And let me clear some of these base cards out of here before this falls down and goes boom. Kendall, are you still in here? Or listening? All right, manga. All right, black. That tie-dye does not belong up there, so we need to replace it with something. Try something a little different. Pack stack all 4 boxes. Paul, are you still in here? I need the I need you to remind me of the Timberwolves Legends from 24-25 Donruss Euro, so I have something to aim for. Speaking into the abyss. Keith Yellow Scope. Mick Red and Black Checker. Tie-dye. The Stones 49. Looks like is it Ireland? No. India. That $1.99. I do like the poster collection though. Mick,
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
I don't know why she spoke up. Didn't say her name. Mick Disco. Keith Blue Ice. Manga. Carrie, you ready? Charlie Watts again. Crash. Boom. Boom. It's a great looking card though. Just from a little mega box case. If there's a Charlie Watts superfan out there, then we are in great shape, Miss Carrie. That's disturbing. Blue Ice, Mick. England. Charlie, red and black checker. $99 on the red mojo. More Charlie. The rest of the band is overrated. Charlie was the best, clearly. Mick, Orange Wave. Die cut Orange Wave and Ronnie Wood Silver. Concert posters were the best. Brazil. Mojo. $99. Saw something. Mick, Orange Wave. Gold vinyl. Vinyl. Vinyl, gold vinyl. Four of 5. Wow, we're having to actually take gold down. Wild, eh? Had this case posted on eBay for a couple months, just trying to get out from under it. No good offers, so kind of glad. I mean, I got a lot of work ahead of me, but that's one hell of a wall for 2/3 of a case. Think what you want about the Rolling Stones. Global appeal. I mean, they made blasters of it, they made regular megas, and then they made hobby megas. But yeah, I would think relatively low. one box at a time because we've got a sufficient back wall up there. Red Mojo to 99. Tie-dye, Milestones and Moments to 49. Red and black checker, Charlie Watts. Blue Scope. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Carrie. Yellow Scope. The sheer volume of numbered cards is a reasonable value prop, especially if you're actually a Stones fan, which I have to imagine there's plenty of. I'm a fan of, you know, the fact that they've been alive for so long. It could have been all one format, that's for sure. I don't think these were actually, you know, flying off the shelves at Target. But I think the reason they didn't make a hobby box is because there's no autograph content. Barbiturates, opiates, and formaldehyde, Carrie. Canada, sending that one straight to Kendall in a plain white envelope. Red Mojo Mick. Hey, it worked on those frogs we all dissected in grade school. I need to see a black peeking out from one of these. Or I'll settle for another color blast or another manga. This one's for you, Heisenberg. 75 on the Blue Scope Licks. Was that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 numbered cards in that one? Oh, Skull, you're hilarious. Tie-dye. Carrie's favorite, Charlie Watts. I mean, good drummer. Tie-dye poster perfection. Anaheim Stadium. That's actually a really dope card. Keith Richards, Orange Wave. Whoa, language, Carrie. Language. Hot Licks. Keith, 75. Red and black checker. Charlie Watts. So much Charlie. Who wants to do me a favor? Oh, I'll take a pause and do it myself. Disregard. Throwback Janet Jackson is perfect music right now. All right, Carrie, speak it into existence. One of one. One of one. Come on. Where are you at? 5 boxes left to do it. Quarter of the case. Purple Power. Stones. 25. Ronnie Wood. Orange Wave. Disco Keith. Red and black. Okay, switching to one box at a time is not the jam. Italy. We're going to rip those last 4 boxes. We're going to stack them. We're going to see what has what to offer. Last 5th of the case. If y'all are still watching, you sickos, thank you. Need no age to come in and say, are there black prisms in this? Carrie, let me know when you're ready to team up and do like at least a case or something of genres. Might be a while before we can get a group together to go in on 50 boxes again. But I'll clear room in the closet. Alright, let me take a sip. This time we're going Spanish. That's just me. You've seen everything. I just forgot to unmute the microphone. Because I'm smart. Ronnie Wood. To 149 on that die cut, and Ronnie Wood. Ronnie Wood, Red Mojo. We've got a lot of wood here. Hot Licks, Keith, Orange Wave. Tie-dye. On I Can't Get No Satisfaction. Probably the best one to get parallel of. Hey, look, more wood. That doesn't start till 8 o'clock, Paul. Holy shit, that's a Shane PG card sighting. What is up, Shane? How are you? Long time no see. How's your family? Your kid's got to be a teenager by now. Charlie Watts Disco. Busy's good, usually. Busy keeps me out of trouble. Tie-dye for Switzerland. 10 now, my goodness. Alright, we're running out of bullets, Miss Carrie. We need a second Color Blast, a second manga, gold or gold vinyl, or black. You're just a chauffeur, huh? Understandable. That is your lot in life at this particular moment. Mick, Red Mojo. My, how the turntables. Charlie Watts, Orange Wave. Honk. Orange Wave, die cut. Mick Disco. Portuguese Silver. Mick Yellow Scope. English Disco. Boy, that sounds like a who, doesn't it? An English Disco. Last box, Miss Carrie. I will say, given the subject matter, this has been fun. Oh, another parallel. 75. I'm obnoxious. I apologize. Silver poster. That's a double-edged sword, though. French Lick. Also home to Larry Bird. Charlie Watts Orange Wave. We might have hit all we're going to get, Miss Carrie. But Blue Ice, Stones, cannot argue with the overall output for... No, Shane. These were released in blaster form, mega box form, and hobby mega box form. No autos, just the Prizm usual with Color Blast and manga possibilities. That was a 20 box hobby mega case that produced 2 golds to 10, 2 gold vinyls to 5, a Color Blast, and a manga. Plus a small handful of Purple Power to 25, and a reasonable handful of tie-dye to 49. Niche product. One of those that's an easy ripping list because I'm not personally a Rolling Stones fan that has any desire to keep anything other than maybe that Swedish tongue from earlier, but that's a me problem. In the moment, yes. Now, no. But Miss Carrie, just to give a quick little recap for us, we'll just look over the 49 and less. So tie-dye is to 49. I can't get no satisfaction. Charlie Watts, poster perfection, milestones and moments, the Stones, Mick and Keith. So Mick, Keith, and Charlie all in tie-dye form. Purple Powers are to 25. And we got Mick, the Stones, and the Stones. Golds to 10. Charlie Watts. And behind the scenes, Jaggers Richards turned novel idea into a classic cut. London, 1968. And he read a book, and that inspired sympathy for the devil. Golds to 10. Then gold vinyls to 5. We got the vinyl, gold vinyl. Those are greatest hits, singles album. And Ronnie Wood, Portrait, to 5. And the manga looked better than the Color Blast. Color Blast of Charlie Watts, and if you need more Charlie, you got a Crash Boom Boom manga of Charlie Watts. So I think we'll be just fine, Miss X-Ray, other than the time it's going to take me. But that's going to do it for this rip. And X-Ray, we will chat in the DMs and see if anybody wants to get squirrely with some Donruss EuroLeague. I'm going to finish this beverage, get some dinner in me, and then we'll be back to, who knows, I got a couple PFL boxes, an Olympics box, stuff we can hang around with. I am up and at it all night. So till then, bogey breaks. TGIF.